Right.
And you have the meat. You have this meat inside the coconut. Well, in this meat is coconut oil. And that's what we want to make the soap.
Okay.
So what the process is, you take out the meat and you break it apart and you put it into a blender. After it's in the blender, it's going to look like this.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and pour it into the strainer. And what you see coming out, what would we say that is, Lauren?
The milk?
Exactly, the coconut milk. But is it actually like cow's milk?
No.
No, because it came from a coconut, right?
Sure.
And but interesting, like cow's milk, it does have fat in there. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And that fat is an oil.
Like
and
a good fat, though.
Yeah. This is, and smell that. Smell that. Isn't it wonderful?
That smells amazing.
Yeah. And what you're going to do with your hands is you're going to just kind of mash it. You know, try and get that, and you can grab a clump and squeeze it. And what I like for kids to see when they do this process, if they actually don't wear gloves with this process, and that's totally fine, you can actually feel the oiliness of this.
Oh, yeah.
You can really start to feel the oil in there. So that's the next step. After you chop it up, you want to strain that.
Okay.
Okay. 2 options with the strained liquid. You can either boil this, or let it sit like I did here, and let the oil separate out. And that's
look
what
at
I
what you
have.
just did.
Yeah, that's what I have. I let this sit overnight. This is the strained of what you just did, and the oil separated out. I would probably still purify this by heating it up and then getting any impurities out, but left with the coconut oil. And here in Michigan, coconut oil is a solid. But you go south, coconut oil is a liquid.
Why is that? Why is that?
Is it hotter or warmer south?
It's warmer south.
Exactly.
It's just melted?
So, yeah, well, because it melts around 76 degrees.
Is that right?
So, yeah, isn't that crazy?
So you just take it outside on a hot day.
But now we are going to do a process called saponification. You want to say that one?
Saponification.
Exactly. And saponification is very simple. The fact that oil contains fatty acids, right? Those triglycerides.
Fatty acids. Got it.
Well, then we're going to break those fatty acids down and turn them into salts, adding this, which is the sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide I actually dissolved in water.
Okay.
We're at the end. So I'm going to add this.
That.
And then I would take a really decent blender and do some blending until it hits what's called the trace. It's called trace, and that's when it starts to look really white and cloudy.
Yes. And then you just let them solidify.
Yeah,
I love
that's
this.
it. Is that cool?
I
so
love
cool.
it. As always, you can